We will try to understand a fairly abstract concept in pre-algebra, which can be stated something like this. Any negative number multiplied with another negative number always gives a positive number. This can be written as minus times minus is equal to plus. We try to understand this from a day-to-day activity wherein, let's say, we have to pay something like rupees 6 out of, say, rupees 30, which is present as 3 notes, each of rupees 10. Here we recognize that if what we put in our purse is positive, what we take out of the purse is negative. We have initially 3 tens in our purse, and out of that we need to take out 6. These are all rupees, so I don't bother writing rupees. And we know we shall be left with 24. But this process of taking out 6 from our purse is done in a slightly different fashion, because we don't have 6 rupees in our purse. All we have are 3 notes, each of 10. So the minimum thing that we can take out of the purse is a 10 rupee note. So we have initially 30 in our purse. We take out one 10 rupee note. Since we take it out, it is minus 10. And we give this as payment to the person. So that person takes only 6 rupees out of this 10 and returns us 4 rupees. So we keep that 4 rupees back in our purse. So it must be plus 4 since we keep it back in our purse. Now this whole thing is exactly how we take out effectively 6 rupees out of the 30 rupees in our purse. Now there is another way of looking at taking away 6 from 30. Let me write it here. So we have initially 30 in our purse and we need to take away 6. But we know 6 is also equal to 10 minus 4. So from 30 we write take away. Instead of 6, I take away this whole 10 minus 4. So I write this 10 minus 4 in parenthesis like this. So what it means is that from this 30 we take away whatever are in the parenthesis. So we take away this 10 and we also take away this minus 4 which is in the parenthesis. Minus 4 like this. So I've written minus 4 within the parenthesis which is to be taken away. Now let me keep this 30 minus 10 minus of minus 4 or negative times negative 4 within big parenthesis like this. We say these are square brackets. Now here we represent the process of taking out 6 from 30 in 2 different fashions. This is what we do every day, and this is what we get by taking away 10 minus 4, which is also equal to 6 from 30, and these two must be equal. We notice that on the left side here we have 3 terms, 30 minus 10 and plus 4, and there are also 3 terms here on the right side. So let's make a term by term comparison. The first 2 terms here are individually equal to the first 2 terms here, and since the whole of these 3 terms is equal to the whole of these 3 terms, it then necessarily tells us that the third term here must be equal to the third term here. That is, we must have plus 4 as equal to minus of minus 4, or this can also be written as minus 1 times minus 4. So this is what we get if we have to take away 6 from 30. But what would be the case if we are to take away, let us say, 7 from the same 30? 7 is always equal to 10 minus 3. If we follow the same procedure, we get plus 3 is equal to minus of minus 3, which can again be written as minus 1 times minus 3. But what if the payment that we need to do is 9 out of 30? In that case, we are required to perform 30 minus 9, and this would give us plus 1 is equal to minus times minus 1, or negative times negative 1, or which can be written as minus 1 times minus 1. Now look at this pattern. For this pattern to work out, we must have a result like this. Whenever we multiply a negative number with another negative number, we must get necessarily a positive number, or in other words, we must have negative times negative equal to positive, or minus times minus equal to plus.